The world has become a more dangerous place, or within the last many years, and while getting trained to defend yourself would be nice, sometimes that's not an option, and not everyone wants to get the training at all. So thus, you need to protect yourself in times of distress. This is why many companies make self-defense gadgets that'll help you stay alive, stay alert, and get away from your attackers. Allow us to show you some of them. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Number 7. Kubotan. The Kubotan is an offensive and defensive weapon that is effective in many cases. In terms of design, it's a hardened piece of plastic or resin and is used like a nunchuck, thus helping to stun or disarm an opponent, and can be used to free you from a grip should they come from behind. Plus, it can be easily attached to you, so you could easily get it in most situations. It's an easy-to-use weapon, and it's something that's perfect for ones who don't want too much violence done to a person, yet also wants to make sure they can defend themselves. Number 6. Tiger Lady. While it's true that both men and women get attacked, statistically, it's more likely that women will be attacked, as they're seen as more vulnerable and less likely to struggle, and other stereotypes like that. Thus, it should be no surprise that there are items out there specifically designed for women to combat their attackers, such as the Tiger Lady. If you look at them, you might see a simple pair of brass knuckles, which to be fair is an effective self-defense tool in its own right, but hardly next level. But the tiger part of the name comes from the fact that when the women contracts the items, a set of metal claws pop out, and thus you could scratch, impale, lacerate the attacker until they're done or they flee. But hold on, there's a twist. Because of how sharp the blades are, they're known to not just take flesh off of foes, but hold on to it so that they can be used to analyze DNA and thus take the attacker off the streets. Number 5. SCHF 50FT Handle. If you look at the SCHF 50FT handle, you might not be impressed at first glance. After all, the blade is small, only about an inch in length, which you would think wouldn't be the best tactic for self-defense. But when the time comes to defend yourself, you just pull the T-handle itself out, and suddenly, you have a compact dagger emerging out of your clenched fist. A 1-inch blade may not sound like the most devastating thing ever, but remember, this is for self-defense, and any damage done by this blade will be enough to ward off attackers, especially in key places like the arms, the neck, the face, etc. Plus, due to it being worn like a necklace or a keychain, it doesn't scream attack weapon, so thus you could pull it out without fearing them restraining it and let loose. Number 4. Instafire. There are many tools that are meant to be instantly helpful when it comes to self-defense. Mainly pepper spray. Because of how it's made, it can disarm and force a person to recoil in such a way that they can't help but be in pain, which in your case is very good for you. However, it can be at times difficult to pull out, aim, and shoot while in a surprising setting. Thus, Instafire was made to get around those problems. The whole device is honestly within a glove, and the thumb is always on the button that activates the spray. So thus, you could be running through a park or going through an alley, have the glove on, and if approached or attacked, you can spray them in mere seconds. Another benefit of the gadget is that you should be able to see the attacker coming. You'll be able to shoot at them from 10 feet away, thus giving you more room to attack, then flee or disarm and subdue them once they're maced. Number 3. The Personal Alarm. This item right here is known as the personal alarm, and it is arguably one of the most basic and simple devices that you can use to keep yourself safe from harm. To put it simply, you can carry this alarm device with you, and should you get into a situation where you feel attacked, you'll just push a button and a loud alarm noise will ring out to alert everyone around you. Why is that a good thing? Most attackers want to do things quickly and quietly. If a loud noise is blasted and there's even one person nearby, that could be disastrous, especially if that person is a cop or someone who knows how to take down a person. The other reason this item is so very special is because of its infinite simplicity. You just have to push a button to make it work. So even if you just have it around your wrist as you walk or jog, you can activate it easily and ensure that you're not taken advantage of. That's why many devices are made this way, because they're meant to be simple to use. Number 2. Yellow Jacket. No matter your age, it's very likely that you have a cell phone and that you carry it all over the place because you need it for one reason or another. However, while your phone is effective at doing certain things, it can't unless you outfit it with something like the Yellow Jacket. What is the Yellow Jacket exactly? In basic terms, it's an item you put over your phone like a protective unit, but housed within that protective case is a form of taser. If you drill the person with this for about 5 seconds, they'll be knocked out easily. And since it's something that attaches to your phone, it's something that you don't have to worry about them reacting to, because they'll just see a phone and not a taser. And if that wasn't enough for you, the Yellow Jacket also keeps your phone fully charged for like an extra 30 hours. So that's a dual feature. Number 1. Taser Pulse Plus. You see tasers all on the TV shows and movies, but there are restrictions as to the ones you can get for yourself. One of them is the Taser Pulse Plus. This taser device is multifunctional, and it is a true taser like what police and military forces have. But in terms of how it really helps civilians, it goes and alerts the local police the moment it's fired, so that even if you miss, there is backup on the way. However, because of its nature, not all states and places allow it, so you need to go and get one for yourself. And there you have it, everyone, a look at the various self-defense gadgets of the world that are so next level that you'll be guaranteed to keep you safe, as long as you're smart and know how to keep them on you. Which of these gadgets intrigued you the most? Which of them do you think might be more than just a defense tool? Do you know someone who has one of these devices? Let us know in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you next time on the channel.